If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this shirt, but I bought this from Uniqlo when they were doing a Nintendo range, and this is from the kids section. To be honest, I really like the kids size one. This is the largest they will go, but it's currently cutting off my circulations, and I filmed 2 videos with this on. And I only slept for 2 hours, so I might be a little bit disorientated in this video. I apologize. I've got a comment asking if I'm really upset in my videos. I'm not, I'm just really sleepy. I wrote down some notes, but if you see me like looking down, it's me referring to them because I want to be as accurate as possible. If you're a proud owner of a Nintendo Switch, then you would have realized that in the past couple of months, Nintendo Switch has been pumping out pretty decent games, especially in the month of February. In just 2 months alone in 2018, there's been several games that I've been pretty excited about. Just today, I don't know when I'll be uploading this video, so it might be a little bit delayed. There's a game called The Little Dragon Cafe, which is by the original designers and game makers of the Harvest Moon series and the current creators of Stories of Season. Like your stereotypical Stories of Season kind of games where you can get married, manage your own cafe, but you also need to farm in order to produce ingredients to sustain your cafe by creating new recipes. If you like those kind of simulation games, then this is just those angles may have changed. Somebody just called me, so I'm on a tangent and completely forgot. But basically, it's a management style game. If you like those sort of games, it's gonna be right for you. I'm not sure if it was under the Stories of Season franchise or was it under the current Harvest Moon franchise that released a game called Home Time Story, but there was a similar concept that you own your own store and then you sell items. It seems like the type of games that you can't go wrong with it if it's under that umbrella because it's just like typical management game. That game, no matter how much I try, I can't play it. It is incredibly frustrating. I've seen it reduced down to $2 and I wouldn't even pay $2 for it. And my friend Nadine on Instagram constantly tells me that she likes that game and she makes fun of Angeline and me for not liking it. But I can't get into it. If the Little Dragon Cafe is anything like that game, I'm going to be really disappointed and really upset. And I'm definitely going to try to get the physical version because I will definitely return that game. I got Hometown Stories on digital and I can't refund it. No shade though, because you did tag me in that post, so I'm returning that favor. I don't like that game and I don't understand how people can play it. I've only ever seen one other YouTuber talk about how great that game is, but so far it's like her against the entire world and they're moving on. There's a game called Fe, don't know, FE, under the company of EA. Upon watching a couple of gameplays, it seemed like the type of game I would enjoy. They were doing a sale over the weekend, so I managed to get like 30% off. After playing it for a while, it really reminded me of Rhyme and Ori, combinations between those two games. According to my notes, my first initial impression was there are some aspects that seem limited, but overall it looks like a pretty decent puzzle game. There isn't much of an opening dialogue and mainly up for interpretations that are probably one of the reasons why I'm interested. To conclude, it looks like a pretty interesting concept. Really love the design. Music sounds really pleasant and incredibly relaxing. This was what I wrote when I first initially saw it on the 16th of February. I don't think the puzzles are that hard to solve about 2 hours into the game, so I'm pretty sure it will get more difficult as I progress in the game, but so far I've been doing pretty well and I do enjoy the interactions between other creatures. Overall, seems like a pretty decent game. I will continue to play it and see how it goes from there. The second game I would like to talk about is a game called The Liar and the Blind Prince. I'm not sure if it will be announced by the time I post this video, but as the time of when I'm recording this, it is not. But the trailer dropped on the 16th of February 2018 when I was like sleep deprived and I was looking for stuff to watch. I happened to come across this trailer. The first thing I noticed is amazing artwork. Not a lot of information was given out about this game, but upon doing just a little brief research on a website, I managed to come across a little article talking about it. It is basically a puzzle solving game. You play as a princess who guides a blind prince through a forest while he attempts to cure his eyesight. So I'm assuming by the time you reach to the end of your destinations, you get medicine to help the prince or whatever the magic may be. And through that, you have to go through stage clear type action games where there is a lot of puzzles solving the ability to transform between a monster and a princess. At the time of the launch of the trailer, they did note that there was a limited edition which cost about 9,980 yen, which is roughly about 120 Australian dollars, which I'm not gonna get. So the limited edition comes with a blind prince canvas artwork and a live princess edition as well, and the copy of the game and some other artwork, but it was just a little bit too expensive for my taste. For me personally, I will just get the game once it releases because it seems like the type of thing I like to play. I'm not sure what the standalone price is, but I definitely want the physical game because it just looks amazing and I can't imagine what the box art will be. The next game I am really interested is My Time in Portia. I have played the beta version on Steam because they did release a demo for free for a while. According to the official description, it is a charming sandbox simulation RPG. So if you enjoy RPG with the element of farming and interpersonal relationship development, it's the type of game that I would suggest people to give it a go. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit more expensive on the Switch compared to the Steam price. But for me, I don't bring my Switch outside, so it makes no difference. Therefore, I don't really mind paying a little bit less for the PC version. The last game I would like to talk about that I'm pretty interested in is called All Man's Journey. It is about a story of loss and reconciliations embark on a heartfelt puzzle adventure. Seems like the type of game that I'll play. To be honest, after this video, I'm probably gonna download it and give it a go. I should have done it beforehand, but I was like on the fence of it. It was still full price when I last saw it, but somebody just messaged me and said that it was on discount. So if it's on discount, I'll definitely get it now. Just seems like a very fun puzzle game. That's all I can say about it. It really slipped my mind. I didn't really think about it, so I don't have much input to say. But in terms of the graphics, it looks like a type of game that I would really enjoy. Just looking at the trailer right now makes me really want to play it. And that is all the 5 games that I am currently interested in. I keep seeing, like, every single day that I go on Twitter or I go on YouTube, there's always a new trailer being posted. Can't really say much about it because just by viewing the trailers, obviously they advertise it in a way that makes you want to get the game. I do watch like the first 10-minute gameplays on the channels to give me a rough idea before I do decide to make a purchase. If it's a little bit more expensive, I do wait on it to reduce before I purchase. Nowadays, I understand that I have so many games just lying there and it ends up being backlogged anyway, so I might as well just be a little bit more patient and just wait until it reduces a little bit before I make a purchase. So anyway, I hope you enjoy watching this video. I'm sorry if it's a little bit out of the place. Hopefully I can edit all the awkward bits out. If you've watched up to this point, then you're a real MVP. What games are you looking forward to? And are you gonna buy any games that I've mentioned in this video? I'm gonna take a nap because I really need it now. Please give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below if you'd like to discuss these topics. And give me a sub if you would like to see more content from me. Although I don't know why you would want to, but if you decide to stay, thank you. And I'll see you next time. Bye! There's a bonus clip for the people who are wondering like what happened to my tripod. Look how broken my tripod is. I've only ever used it like 5 times. You should see the state of my lights. That's why I have to film during the daytime. So you know. I try to up my production levels, but it just ends up being like this.